Okay, I am really excited to tell you a little bit of my thoughts about these two questions. I think that these questions are perfect for the application because they honestly made me think about myself a lot, but also about myself as a nurse and what I really wanted to prioritize. The first question regarding the phrase to learn the healer's art and what that means to me especially meant a lot because I've been familiar with this phrase my whole life actually. I remember my mom would get the BYU nursing school magazines, and that phrase was often found on the front of those. But I remember particularly the word healer would be either bolded or it would be at the top. It would be very large font because honestly I think that's the highlight of this phrase, the word healer. As a nurse, we have to do a lot more than just being a healthcare professional. We have to learn our patients' names. We have to care for them as if they were our own family. And I think it's important that we see ourselves as more than just a nurse doing our job. If we see ourselves as a healer, we want to do more, and we are trying harder. We're doing better, and I think it just honestly means a lot to me that that word is used. I also thought a lot about my Savior, Jesus Christ, in that sense because he was the perfect example of a healer. He healed people not only physically, but spiritually, mentally, and it was not easy. He had to go forth every day, continue to serve despite maybe his own personal struggles. And as a nurse, we can especially relate to that because the shifts are long, it's hard, you have to sometimes put your job above other things that maybe you would enjoy, but in the end it's worth it. We see the rewards that come. I tied that in with the second question as well because there's a lot of sacrifices you have to make, and I haven't made those sacrifices as a nurse yet, but I've made a lot of sacrifices in my life. I think the biggest sacrifice that I've made was going and serving my mission. And a lot of people can probably say the same thing. It is not easy to decide to put your life on hold for 18 months. And at the time I went, it was during a pandemic. I didn't even know what was going to go on with my mission. But despite wanting to go to nursing school, not wanting to stop my schooling for any reason, I knew I needed to go on a mission. And honestly, I couldn't be more grateful now for those experiences. They taught me how to work hard, how to dedicate myself to something, and how to put others' needs above my own. I think all of those are things that I needed for nursing school, and they will make me a better nurse and a better nursing student because I made that sacrifice. And honestly, I'm just excited to continue to make sacrifices, even though it's hard, but also to continue to learn the healer's art and to go forth and serve.